I asked Claude AI to make me a FiveM server. But I didn't want a fake AI made everything in one click video. I wanted to test this realistically. Can Claude actually help plan the files, follow the real FiveM setup process, generate useful resources, and get close to a working server? So I checked the official FiveM docs first, then I gave Claude the task. And honestly, the result was impressive, but also a little scary. Before asking Claude to write anything, I wanted to understand the real setup. Because a FiveM server is not just one script. You have fxserver, txadmin, server configuration, resources, manifests, and startup order. If Claude ignores that structure, the result might look cool, but it will probably break. So first, I used the official FiveM documentation as the baseline. Then I gave Claude a very specific prompt. I didn't just say, "Make me a FiveM server." I asked it to help create a FiveM roleplay starter server using a realistic setup. I wanted a server config, resource folders, an fxmanifest file, client and server scripts, and a checklist for testing. That detail matters because vague prompts usually create vague code. For the setup path, I focused on txadmin. This is important because txadmin is one of the easiest ways to manage a FiveM server setup. You download the recommended server build, run the setup, create or select a recipe, then start adding your resources. So the goal was simple. Can Claude create files that actually fit into this kind of workflow? Next, I checked the resource manifest documentation. This is where the server starts becoming real. Every FiveM resource needs a manifest file that tells the server what the resource is, what game it supports, and which client or server script should run. So if Claude messes this part up, the resource can fail before the server even starts properly. Then Claude generated the first server draft. It created a project structure with a server.cfg file, resource folders, fxmanifest.lua, client.lua, and server.lua. And this was the first moment where it felt useful. The files were organized clearly, and the structure looked like something you could actually start testing. But this is also where you have to be careful. Clean-looking code does not always mean safe code. After that, I moved to the boot test. This is the honest part. The question is not, does the AI output look good? The question is, does the server start, and what do the logs say? The generated resources started, but there were still warnings and things that needed review. So yes, Claude helped create a working draft. But no, I would not call this ready for public players. And this is the part that scared me a little. Claude can generate server logic very fast. But if you blindly run AI-generated code, you can create real problems. Admin commands might be exposed. Events might be unsafe. Permissions might be wrong. And if you paste private keys, database passwords, or server tokens into an AI chat, that is a serious mistake. So Claude is useful, but it should never replace manual review. So did Claude make me a FiveM server? My honest answer is, yes, it made a strong first draft. It helped with structure, config files, resource organization, and the testing plan. But it did not create a finished community server. A real FiveM server still needs testing, balancing, security checks, custom gameplay, and real decisions from the owner. Claude can help you build faster, but you still have to make the server safe, stable, and fun. If you want me to make a full step-by-step tutorial where I build the FiveM server from zero using Claude, comment FiveM below. And subscribe because I'm testing more AI tools in real projects like this.